Stepping my first foot into the school and hearing students welcome me to this new experience, I knew that this would be my second home. Arriving at school every day and seeing my friends always put a smile on my face even when I wasn't feeling great. As much as I would love to stay at primary with the unforgettable students and teachers here, it is my time to move on to college and get started with my future. First, I'd like to thank Mrs. Falili for being an honest and inspiring teacher that taught me that I am capable of doing anything. Next, I'd like to thank Mrs. Funua, the teacher that gave me the confidence to do anything, having faith in me at all times. I am thankful for every teacher that has taught me here and for those who have helped me through my journey at this school. The past 2 years of being in the senior syndicate have been the best 2 years of my life, making so many unforgettable memories and amazing friendships. This has been an incredible experience and I know that I won't forget it. Advice for the series, keep your circle small and hang around the right crowd. Thank you.
Kia ora, malolele, and greetings to you all. This year was my final year at Glen Taylor School. When I leave the school, I will take every memory with me and I will place them all through my life. I would like to say thank you to Ms. Falili, Ms. Tupe and Ms. Lee who unfortunately left the school. Today I am going to close the door to the past and I am going to open the door to my future. I am going to make this easier and not say goodbye. I am going to say hello in advance for the next time I get to see you.
To start off, I'd like to give thanks to the Lord for the day that He took me throughout this year. I'd like to thank the teachers for teaching me and the great work. I am grateful for the knowledge you've given me. I think you have all done an awesome job to make us for our coming. I would like to thank Mrs. Family and some of us boys keep us in our work. And you, God, us express every individual and now it's time to get back into the school. Thank you all teachers, the students, the staff, the families,
Kia ora, bolo manaka. As some people probably already know me before the rest of that, I'm Nadia. Before I leave, I'd like to thank the teachers for caring and loving about their students, towards their students. I've made some memories and friends here, and I'm grateful for that. So to all the year 8s in 2019, your life is created by what you do every day, so make the most of it.
My days here are done and no time for more fun. I'm about to open a new chapter, but first let me remind you of all my happiness and laughter. My 2 senior years were the best, even though everything seemed like a contest. 2 years I will never forget. Had so much fun with all the people I met. Camp was a blast. Sally was probably one of my last. I still remember waking up to a mix of disgusting stuff on my pillow and making towers with spaghetti and marshmallow. I give thanks to everyone because without them nothing I completed would have been done, from the struggling in tests and playing games with kids that acted like pests. I am thankful for all the teachers that gave me a hard time when I was in the wrong. Thankful for all the students who made me laugh and have been there for me for too long. Without the teachers I wouldn't know any knowledge. They prepared me for loads of things, especially college. Remember students, if you surround yourself with bad people you'll start to bend.
Malole, kia ora and greetings to you. I would like to say thank you to Ms. Falili for your hard work, and I would like to say thank you for taking us out on our fun days like sports, which I'm going to miss. And another teacher I would like to say a big thanks to is Ms. Fanua. Thank you for all the treats you have given us when sometimes we were good. And I had a lot of fun at Glen Taylor School from year 0 to year 8. And yeah, I'm going to miss all the memories at Glen Taylor School, like playing with my friends and doing some other things. Yeah, so I hope you guys have a good time at Glen Taylor School next year. So goodbye, and yeah.
I still remember the first day stepping into the school, her laughter, word I did not know, so people I did not recognize, and I knew this would be my second family till this day. Mrs. Fonua. Mrs. Fonua will be one of the loudest teachers I ever been with. She is also one of the creative teachers, and I love to have fun on her bad days or not. Mrs. Fonua is a loving, caring, helpful teacher. I would like to thank you for the blessings and affection you gave me last year and during Pearls. Thank you for making my rainy days light up. Thank you for teaching me new things which made me reach the goal I wanted. Thank you for your time last year during pills. I know last year was one of your hardest years, but I appreciate your strength you had. Mrs. Falili. Mrs. Falili have to be among the hardworking teachers in Glen Taylor. She is very strict on rules and also treats everyone the same. Thank you for the 3 active years you have been with me. Thank you for fixing my problems. Thank you for being there when I needed you the best. Thank you for believing in me and also having faith in me. Thank you for accepting who I am and who I wanted to be and do. Sometimes the best thing you can do is to not think, not wonder, not imagine, not obsess. Just breathe and have faith that everything will work out for the best. What this means to me is to not hide who you are, be who you are, show off who you are, and no one can judge you instead of the one above. Malo takusio.
Talo Falawa, Maloli, and greetings to you. First of all, I'd like to thank our Heavenly Father for providing and guiding us throughout this year. To start off, I want to give thanks to the kind-hearted teachers who have taught me throughout my 8-year journey with Glen Taylor. I've learned a lot and I'm well prepared for college. I appreciate the knowledge and skill you amazing teachers have given me. I would like to thank Ms. Tupu for the words of wisdom and encouraging me to apply for leadership roles. Ms. Falili for strictness and discipline in last boys, and for all the laughter and enjoyment through the past. To the students, keep doing what you're doing and always share our school values. Once again, thanks to the Glen Taylor staff, also the students, for the support and making me feel welcome during our campaign. Thank you.
Morning. I would like to say thank you to all the people that have helped to my friends and my long lost friends. They have helped me a lot. Year 8 of 2019. Try your best and never give up. Stay on the teacher's good side or else. Thank you for listening.
I came to the school in 2010, nervous, alone, and I didn't know anything at all. It's now my last day in 2018, and I've made the school my second home. I've created a bunch of amazing friendships, and I've learned in this amount of education, more than I could have imagined. So for all this, I'd like to say thank you. First of all, thank you for having awesome teachers like Mrs. Falili, Mrs. Fonua, and Ms. Tupe. Mrs. Falili with her positive energy and bright smile, Mrs. Fonua with her kindness and sweet ways, and Ms. Tupe with her smart head and focused mindset. Second of all, thank you for giving me the opportunities to see and do many great things like fun activities in Korea Can, trips to the museums and movies, trying new different sports, going to camp for a whole week, and many more. Third of all, thank you for bringing amazing people into my life, for example, my friends. My friends that I now have an incredible bond with that I know will last forever. And finally, thank you for helping me create incredible memories I won't ever forget. I definitely appreciate that. For all you year 8s next year, my advice for you is to spend your time wisely doing things that you want because you'll never get this chance.
My name is Kelly and this year is my last year here at Glen Taylor School. But before I leave, I would like to thank 2 teachers, Mrs. Fa'alili and Ms. Tupu. Ms. Tupu firstly for prepping me for TC and for encouraging me to apply for leadership roles. Secondly, Mrs. Fa'alili for the bright and warm smile she brings to Glen Taylor School and her effort that she puts in. Lastly, I would like to thank all the teachers in general just for showing up and putting the effort towards their students.
I was in school for 3 years, and in these years I've created everlasting memories with my friends and teachers. I remember the first few days I had. I will never forget the school. This is where I come to say thank you. Mrs. Fa'alili. Mrs. Fa'alili has a big friendly smile when she walks, the same smile that welcomed me into her class. Mrs. Fa'alili is a courageous person and an inspiration to me in many different ways. Her character and the type of person she is encouraging and thoughtful. Overall, Mrs. Fa'alili is an astonishing teacher and she is one of a kind and can never be replaced in the GT's family like any other teacher in GT. Mrs. Fonua. Mrs. Fonua is a teacher who speaks what is on her mind and has many talents which are shown in the work that she gives her students. Mrs. Fonua is a caring and loving teacher who is creative, which I would like to happily take again any day. Mrs. Fonua is a beautiful islander which is full of laughter and jokes. Thanks Mrs. Fonua for all the laughs and jokes we shared. Overall, she is a phenomenal teacher and I'll take her any day again. And thank you year 7s. Oh, and have a good year 7s as year 8s.
Boys and girls of Glen Taylor School. In this speech, I will be explaining the past 3,276 days of my life here at Glen Taylor School. First of all, I would like to thank Mrs. Fa'alili and Mrs. Edie, my 2 teachers. Mrs. Edie for encouraging me to never give up and try my best, and Mrs. Fa'alili for encouraging me it's only the beginning and things will be harder, so be stronger. I would also like to thank all my friends, beginning to end, for just being there for me and picking me up when I fell, and just being fun and friends. And last but definitely not least, I would like to thank Glen Taylor School students for having me, and the school itself for being my school. Year 7s, never give up and try your best. Thank you.
Miss Junior, I would like to thank first of all, I would like to thank the teachers that have helped me for the past 8 years of my life. I would also like to thank my friends, Tonga, Cyrus, Kingston, Jackson, and Darius, and my long lost friends, Darius, Stephen, and also Mars. Tonga was my friend since I started at the school. Mrs. Edie was my first teacher ever. My favourite memory was when Dad actually ran to the office chasing his mum. It was funny because, he chased his mum. Yeah, that's my farewell speech. Thank you for listening.